This is my very first motorbike I've ever owned, and I only paid $600 for it off of some dark place on the internet, and I've put about 1,000 miles on it so far. And today, we're going to decide if a $600 scooter off the internet is actually worth it. I'm going to tell you guys about my experience with this thing so far, and whether or not it's going to be worth it or not, because I think we've gone pretty far on it so far. If you like what you see in this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because we're going to try and take this thing places and get ourselves in some trouble before we start upgrading to something a little bigger. I think it'll be pretty interesting. Also, hey, if you like the shirt, be sure to check out my merch page down below. Also, be sure to check out my Ko-fi page as well. Pretty sure I'm saying that right. I don't know. Ko-fi, you can remind me. I don't know. We're going to be upgrading to a bigger bike soon. And if you want to help contribute to that, I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me. But yeah, without further ado, voiceover Moo, you can take over.
So what is this scooter exactly? This scooter, according to the website I ordered it from, is called the Express 50. However, the registration said otherwise, referring to it as just Sunny. So as far as ordering parts for this guy, I simply just look for parts that are compatible with most QMB 139 motors, as it's just a typical 50cc scooter. But how does it run though? As far as top speed goes, even before mods, I could only really reach about 41 to 42 miles per hour, and that's only with a downhill and no one cutting me off along the way. You could safely bet most flat streets you'll maintain around like 30 to 35 miles per hour for sure, which means sticking to slower city streets and back roads if you have to do any amount of long distance travel, which hasn't really bothered me personally. Anyone looking for something faster or having a lot of hills, I really can't recommend this thing though. It's definitely made me a lot more attentive to other drivers around me, as I'm guaranteed to be the slowest vehicle on the road at any given time, so yeah, take that for what you will. However, gas mileage on this scooter, it's really good, guys. The Express has a 1 gallon gas tank, and I've been recording every single fill up to this point of ownership, and I'm currently averaging about 89.4 miles per gallon. Keep in mind, I have done some modifications, so that might affect things. Hey, who knows? Pretty much I only have to get gas about once a month because of this thing, since I also drive a car as well, and I usually get gas for both vehicles. I bring a jerry can with me, and so yeah, the gas mileage is really good. It's great. So far in my 1 year of ownership, I've only ran into one mechanical issue, and not really sure if you can consider it a mechanical issue, but around the 400 to 500 mile mark, the bike started dying on me like it had no gas, and turned out I hit a bump one day just right, and it knocked loose one of the vacuum lines to the petcock, which thankfully that was a simple fix once I figured it out. Put on a new vacuum line with some hose clamps, and yeah, there we go. And other than that, I've had no problems. Alright, lastly, so what have I done to this thing? Well, as far as performance goes, performance. I've changed out the CDI to one of those dinky little blue ones off of Amazon that claim to remove the rev limiter, but let's be real, my 200-pound bud is probably a rev limiter, so. I've changed the belt to one of those rolling wrench ones off the store, as well as exhaust is also from Rolling Wrench store, not sponsored yet, but pretty good stuff there. I've also swapped the variator out into one of those Glixel brand variators, as well as changed the rollers to some 5-gram rollers and 7-gram sliders, kind of half and half. I'm not really sure if that combination is helping much, but at this point, if I keep buying weights, I'm not going to have any money at all, so yeah, I think we're going to leave it at that for now. But yeah, other than that, that's about what I got. Put on a windshield and some side bags. We're gonna see how those go. I might do a review on that. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not sure if the windshield's staying though, but yeah, that's about what I've done to this thing so far. Back to you, parking lot Moo.
Oh, okay. So, is a $600 brand new scooter off the internet a good purchase? Well, if you don't already own a motorbike and you're interested in getting into motorcycles or scooters, I think it's a pretty good choice because you don't actually need a motorcycle license for this thing. It's in the state of Texas, this is classified as a moped. You can ride it around, no big deal. If you're interested in trying that out, I think it's a good idea. I've had a really good time with it so far. Of course, if you're looking for something a little faster, if you have a lot of uphill battles, I don't recommend it. You will be slowing everyone down, no one will like you, but otherwise I think it's a pretty good deal. Obviously, I'd recommend checking your used market first before doing something like this, because let's be real, a brand new or a used bike that's on the used market is probably going to be better than a new China bike. But hey, if you have $600 and some shipping money, I think it's a pretty good deal. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little different kind of format. Be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.